Hey guys, Austin here. I am trying to have my charisma on camera, but also add some calmness because that is what I believe the next level of confidence is. I believe it is charisma with calmness, add some clarity to it, and now you've really got some good confidence. It's what I've learned over, 20 years of trying different things. So as always, get your life balance guide. You can get it from the site, Life Hacks and Strategies, Exercises to Improve Your Life. And that's what's really important right now is balance, right? I'm studying right now as I come into one of my monumental birthdays. I'm studying addiction, I'm studying depression, I'm studying dopamine, I'm studying adrenaline, I am studying communication when it comes down to it, I'm studying emotions, and I'm studying compulsive behavior. And one of the reasons why I think that this is super important is that we are very stimulated. We're overstimulated in today's day and age. And this book, Dopamine Nation, and you can watch some of her YouTubes, and Anna Lemke, it's finding balance in the age of indulgence. And the premise of the book is about we've overstimulated our brains. And when you overstimulate your brain with compulsive behavior, you create an addiction. Not only do you create an addiction, but you desensitize your pain receptors and you oversensitize your pain receptors. So, okay, I understand maybe you don't have as much fun going out every single day and doing whatever it was that you were doing, riding a bike, whatever your hobbies are. Sorry, there's construction going on. But as we progress in our pleasure, it becomes less pleasurable, and that's why we seek more pleasure. But one of the things that we've done is we've overstimulated ourselves with dopamine, and a lot of it is because of our cell phone, which you're using. But I want to tell you something here, and it says our brains are perfectly adapted for a world of scarcity. Without pleasure, we wouldn't eat, drink, or reproduce. Without pain, we wouldn't protect ourselves from injury or death. By raising our neural set point with repeated pleasures, we become endless strivers, never satisfied with what we have, always looking for more. Now, I'm just gonna read some more highlights here so that you don't have to read all this. As a result, we've transferred the world from a place of scarcity to a place of overwhelming abundance. We're like cacti in the rainforest. We're drowning in dopamine. The net effect is that we now need more reward to feel pleasure and less injury to feel pain. So now she's gonna get into how we overcome this, right? And I love this because this goes into what I'm studying with addictions, and so much of what I've learned while traveling around and getting away from this 9-to-5 culture that we have here in the US and getting out into more different types of lifestyle. But it says, who better to teach us to avoid compulsive overconsumption than those most valuable to it, those struggling with addiction, shunned for millennia across cultures as reprobates, parasites, pariahs, and purveyors of moral turpitude. People with addiction have evolved a wisdom perfectly suited to the age we live in now. What follows are lessons of recovery for a reward-weary world. Oh my gosh, those are the 3 worst words for me. If you guys knew me when I was younger, I did have a pretty decent sized speech impediment. I went to speech class, but to have all of these words, recovery for a reward-weary world, that's all I'm gonna give you. My family in Christmas time, there's a song, it's probably Holy Night, and they say the weary world rejoices. And that was something that they had me sing when I was younger in front of everyone. And I'm sure people remember, but it didn't sound anything like it sounds now. And I just kind of grew out of it, and that took me years. And I think that's one of the reasons why I get nervous speaking. But if I'm learning to communicate, if I'm learning to manage my body, if I'm learning to have balance and not just be so extreme and running on adrenaline and running on stress and running in fight or flight, I have to practice some of this stuff. So, know it's happening. Oh, another book. The Book of Calm. Just little tips and tricks. Peace and purpose are super important in today's day and age. So that's what I focus on. Have a great day.